Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It is your girl, Lady Q, and the psalm of the day is Psalm 19. Let's get into it. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night reveals knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them he has set a tabernacle for the sun, which is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoices like a strong man to run its race. Its rising is from one end of heaven, and its circuit to the other end, and there's nothing hidden from its heat. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is pure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them your servant is warned, and in keeping them there's a great reward. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse me from secret faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then I shall be blameless, and I shall be innocent of great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Now, as we look at Psalms 19 and we see that the Lord's law is perfect. The law of the Lord is what converts the person. And so when we find ourselves in this place and we are struggling with things of the world and even within ourselves, and we look to the law that the Lord gave us, it should convert that thing inside of us and what we're struggling with. And knowing that his testimony is a sure testimony, hmm, making wise the simple, which means even in all of our wisdom and all that we think we know, we do not know. We think we may know all the things and great things and miraculous things. We think that we may have all the knowledge and understand all of these things, yet and still, because the Lord is so sure and we cannot fathom in totality who the Lord is and how he moves, because he is God. He is the beginning, and he has created all things, that even in our wisdom, we are made simple when we look to him and everything that he shows us. That even in his commandment is so pure. His commandments purifies us. The commandments cleanse us. The commandment is what opens up our eyes and allows us to see that which is in front of us and beyond us. If we remain in him and knowing that when we fear the Lord, and this is not speaking to being scared of God, this is really speaking to having reverence for the Lord, having awe, knowing that he is a God that is full of awe, and a God that is to be revered, a God that is to be honored. And when we fear him, knowing that in fearing him, it is a clean place, is a place of cleanliness that endures forever, that we should remain in fullness of awe of the Lord forever and always, that his judgments are true and righteous altogether, because we serve a righteous God. We serve a just God. And because we serve a just God, his judgments will be just that. They are righteous and they are true. that we should desire even the more of what God has for us. We should desire even the more his instructions and his guidance. We should desire even the more the law that he has given us, knowing that in this it's sweeter than a honey and a honeycomb. The sweetness of his word, the sweetness of testifying of the goodness of God, the sweetness of his judgments and how pure they are, that it is better than a honeycomb, that in keeping everything that the Lord extends for us, there's a great reward. We are going to be rewarded something so great. We have an inheritance when we are in Christ. Therefore, our reward is salvation. Our reward is the inheritance of the kingdom. Our reward is living life, not just life, but living it more abundantly. Our reward is everlasting life. That when we follow everything that the Lord gives us, knowing that in following his precepts and his statutes, knowing that there's no error in God, that even in the places that I may fail, that I may fall, those secret places, the Lord will even cleanse those secret places that we may fall, that we don't have to be in a place where we submit to presumptuous sin, that we don't have to allow sin to rule over us, because everything that the Lord has given us in his power and his authority, that sin does not rule over us. But we can put sin under our feet, and that because God is such a just God, that he will deal with us in a just manner. So ensuring that the words that we speak and the things that are on our heart, that ensuring that they're acceptable in the sight of God. Are we living our life acceptable in the sight of God? Is our heart, the things that we meditate on, is it acceptable in the sight of God? Is the words that come out of our mouth acceptable in the sight of God? And knowing that if we walk in Christ, who is our strength and our redeemer, he will accept those things in which that are in him and in alignment with him. So be in alignment with God, knowing that in all things that you follow his perfect law and allow it to do the conversion of your soul that needs to be converted, and that you are purified by the washing and cleansing of his word, that what your heart is meditating on is that is which is acceptable of the Lord, that he be your strength and your redeemer to come and save you out of this chaotic world. So continue to walk in him, be blessed, and have a wonderful day. It's your girl, Lady Q.